So thank you very much, Angelos. We are looking forward to hearing your event today, and over to you.
That was the warmest welcome. Thank you very much, and thank you all for attending this event. It will be short but sweet, I believe. And let's start directly. So I forget to thank the hosts all the time, so I'll put a slide for you guys. Thank you very much for organizing this. This is actually your success, not ours. All right, here we go.
I love the picture.
So I believe that the problem starts at school, and it can start with little things such as Santa Claus, which is a small lie. So my first question to you guys, and I'd like to see some interaction in the chat area. Do you think it's okay to tell kids about Santa Claus? Is it okay to tell them a small white lie? So I'd like to see your comments. Perhaps you can pick up the microphone as well if you want, but let's use the chat. Yes, yes. Anyone else? I don't think it's okay. And the problem is that when we form an opinion, we're close to any other opinion that doesn't agree with us. And this is called confirmation bias. We're looking for evidence that supports our version, our belief, and we disregard anything else that's against it. And an example is, for instance, evolution and creation. When we learn that God made humans, then we look for evidence against evolution. For instance, what the scripts are writing is evidence against evolution. So that's one problem. As I said, it's difficult to find the other side of the argument. A great website is Kialo, where you can have a discussion without the hate speech that you find in Facebook or other sites. So if you go to Kialo and you type Santa Claus, you'll find that there are two major arguments us discussing this question. Is he beneficial? Should parents perpetuate myths like Santa Claus? And if you click on this discussion, you will find that so many people said this and so many others supported the other side, but you will find both sides of the argument. For instance, with Santa Claus, you will see that there's fewer people green who are pro and more people who are against, and the arguments are stronger on this side. So we're not going to discuss it now, but you can go and find out that there are arguments that you never thought of. Telling a lie to a kid, a parent telling lies to a kid, that's not expected. The kid is looking for information. The kid is looking to find out what's true and what's not. And here come the parents and they tell him lies. And when the kid is starting to figure out that this is not possible, it can't be happening, the parents are still telling lies. So if you read the arguments against, you will see that they're very solid and you might change your mind. If I tell you the arguments, it's not going to work because we don't believe others. We're stuck with our opinion. If we find the evidence on our own, then it's easier. And someone said here, Andrew, yes, thinking about it is the start of a slippery slope. Slippery slope means that we start with something and then they tell us more lies and we can't tell the truth. And we go down the slippery slope. We believe everything. So the content today, we're going to see how big the problem is. If there's a problem, the lack of critical thinking. We're going to discuss what's the harm, the obstacles in developing critical thinking, and some tips how to find the truth and some quick wins. As I said, it's going to be short and sweet. It's not going to be more than 3 hours. Just kidding. It's a presentation I gave in an international